his personal story with you so that you can understand its meaning from a deeply meaningful space. Dr. Elkiyam has a bachelor's degree in cell and molecular biology from Drexel University. He is currently a fourth-year medical school in the Cholim School of Medicine at the University of Pennsylvania, and Bikur Cholim is thrilled to invite him to share his story with you. Dr. Elkiyam? I have been abandoned on stage by myself. Just give it a minute and he will be right with you. The steps are wrong the other side, sorry. But thank you.
Can I ask you a really big favor? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you hear me? Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for the introduction. It's an honor to be here. A little over 14 years ago, I boarded a plane at Ben Gurion Airport, bound for JFK. It was the first Sunday in the month of May 2011, a day that I remember vividly. I was both excited and anxious. Just a year prior, I had made the agonizing decision to have my second leg amputated in hopes of regaining my ability to walk again. In Israel, despite multiple attempts at prosthetic fitting, my residual limbs couldn't handle it, and my prosthetists believed that I should go back to the surgeon and have my limbs revised, which was crushing to hear. But when the possibility of finding a better solution in the US came up, it ignited a flicker of hope within me. At the time, I was reliant on my wheelchair. I did not speak any English, and I knew virtually no one in the US. But the combination of hope on the one hand and desperation on the other led me and my parents to embark on this adventurous journey. Now you might be wondering, why did I lose my legs in the first place? Before I tell you, let me just say, please don't feel bad for me. Living without legs comes with some surprising perks. For one, I change socks at most twice a year. Think of all the time and money that I save. I also never get cold feet. On my dating profile, under height, it says adjustable. And as you may know, alcohol intoxication is partly a function of blood alcohol concentration, and because my body is much smaller, I get drunk real fast, which means that my dates are always incredibly cheap. But jokes aside, my story began in Bnei Brak, Israel, where I was born and raised. And at the age of 12, my life took an unexpected turn when I contracted meningococcemia, which is a rare and life-threatening bloodstream infection. The 6 years that followed included 2 months in the ICU, getting weaned off dialysis, mechanical ventilation, and IV nutrition, as well as undergoing over 20 surgeries. One leg was amputated within the first month, and the second 5 years later, after unrealistic attempts to salvage it. Now back to the day that I arrived in the US for the first time. As you can imagine, I felt myself swinging between hope and nervousness. We left Israel on Motzei Shabbat, not knowing where we were going to stay. In the US, it was still Shabbat, so we could not contact anyone. excuse me. All I knew is that we had an appointment in Hicksville, you may know where it is, on Monday morning at 7:30 a.m. What unfolded next to me felt nothing short of a miracle. As we came out of the terminal in JFK, a Jewish driver who spoke both Hebrew and English was waiting for us with kosher food. He drove us to the 5 towns, which, let me tell you, for a kid from Bnei Brak, it looked like a dreamland. And as I later learned, the legendary Mrs. Marilyn Wolowitz, the founder and then director of the Bikur Cholim, was behind all of this. To this day, I don't know who contacted her, but she did not rest until everything was sorted out. She found us a place to sleep in Lawrence on Sunday night and connected us with Esther and Herbie Friedman. Herbie came to pick me up on Monday after my first appointment, and he drove us to his assisted living facility where we stayed for a few months. I spent many of my weekends at their home and made amazing new friends, and this became my new home and community away from home. Fast forward to now, I'm about to start the last year of medical school in Philadelphia, and I'll be applying, thank you.
Woo!
I will be applying in September for a residency spot in plastic and reconstructive surgery with the goal of specializing in extremity reconstruction. As a person who lives the duality of being a patient and a physician, I cannot overemphasize how critical and impactful the work of Bikur Cholim is. It touches the lives of so many people, young and old, rich and poor, near and far. When people ask me how I was able not only to survive but thrive through such challenges, I attribute it all to my family and the support networks that we in the Jewish community are so lucky to have. Above all, the Bikur Cholim of Rockaway and the 5 towns hold a special place in my heart. Even though I was not technically a member of the community, they went out of their way to support me and my family at a truly pivotal time in my life. I cannot imagine how much more difficult some of the most challenging months of my life would have been without their help. Their support allowed me to focus on my rehabilitation, which demanded all the physical and mental resources I had available. I drove all the way from Philadelphia to show my appreciation for this outstanding organization. I feel an incredible sense of gratitude for all that you have done for me, and I would like to urge you all to continue supporting it in any way you can. Anything you do goes a long way. Our community is so much stronger when we look after each other. Thank you.